Well, if you lived here in the Valley 32 years ago, you probably know exactly what you were doing on this day. Back on May 4th of 1988, the deadly PEPCON explosion happened in Henderson, not too far from the 215 in Gibson. 8 News Now reporter Joe Moeller spoke to 2 Valley High School graduates who remember that day vividly.
We talk about it all the time because I was a senior in high school.
Ask anyone who grew up in Las Vegas what they were doing May 4th, 1988.
All of a sudden there was a huge noise and we actually heard it in the building.
They will most likely remember what exactly they were doing during the PEPCON explosion.
Kind of jolted you out of your seat a little bit. You know, it was kind of almost fell out of the chair.
Mark Iskwith and Lisa Sokolowski were both at Valley High, miles away from where the explosion happened.
Everybody just stopped, the teacher stopped, and it was like, what's going on? And everybody kind of panicked.
We were told by our principal that a plane had exploded, and we were escorted out of the building.
The explosion was not a plane. This cloud seen across the valley that day was coming from the Pacific Engineering and Production Company of Nevada. Investigators say a welder's torch sparked a fire that spread to a stockpile of ammonium perchlorate, a chemical used to propel rockets. 2 people died and more than 300 were injured.
Everybody was just in shock. I was a nanny at the time, and it went as far as the Las Vegas Country Club. The parents that I was working for at the time, they're full crack down the middle.
The explosions could be felt miles away. The disaster caused $100 million in property damage to businesses and homes. It also ruptured a natural gas pipeline.
With that kind of explosion, we're lucky that, many more didn't get hurt and die.
The company has since changed its name to American Pacific and is now in Utah. That word PEPCON now has a different meaning for many who have lived here for decades.
Everybody is, where were you when PEPCON? If you're a Vegas native, that's one thing they talk about.
Despite the area where the explosion happened having changed and the company moving to a different state, people who lived here say it's a memory they'll never be able to forget. Reporting in Henderson, Joe Moeller, 8 News Now.